G'day and welcome to the Team G'day weekly call. And this is the Team G'day weekly call, teamg'day.com, the Youngevity group, hosted by yours truly, Jamel Bookaboo in Australia, Sydney. And we get together online once a week, which is a free call for anyone interested, whether you're a customer, a distributor, somebody looking more professionally into this business to leave your job and make Youngevity your income, which a lot of people have done very successfully, and you are in very good company too. So I'm going to go into a bit of detail about that this evening. So if you are new to the call, I am just going to do a quick little um, uh, presentation on our Youngevity, um, Dr. Wallach and Youngevity, and who we are. So basically, we are a health and wellness company. Dr. Wallach is our founder. He's been published over 75 times in medical and scientific journals. Dead Doctors Don't Lie was a book that he wrote, sold over, it says 150, but I think it's over 200 million copies. And this is more copies than Michael Jackson's Thriller before the event of social media. He is a licensed naturopathic doctor in America and just got an award for the Lifetime Achievement of Naturopathic Medicine and Philanthropy by the UN last year. He's been nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize and he has a book in the Smithsonian. So he walks a walk and talks a talk at 76 years old. I've met him several times now, and he is as fit as anyone that I've seen that's about 40. So he'll stand up and do 3 hour lectures, travels around America about 300 days a year, and spreads the message of health and wealth. This is if you are looking at the online version, which you can if you're just listening to this on your phone, you can view an archived version here via the Team G'day website. What you're looking at now is our advisory board, which includes successful upline and formulators such as Dr. Corey Gold, of course, Dr. Wallach. We've got Drew Pearson, an NFL Super Bowl winner, is 64 and moves around like a 24-year-old. I've met him several times as well. Theo Ratliff, LA Lakers All-Star, that was told by his doctors that he could no longer play because he had degenerative bone disease. Then Dr. Wallach formulated a product, and guess what? He had 4 years back at the NBA, top of his league, earning millions of dollars. Therefore, his wife says she has millions of reasons to thank Dr. Wallach. And Theo, I have met myself, and he is fine. No degenerative bone disease with him at the moment. So, where we all come from is that everyone says, a lot of people say to me, well, I eat healthy, why worry about supplements? Well, here's the thing. Our soils worldwide are not the same. We know that vitamin C is good for you. We know now that selenium is good for you. And Dr. Wallach's had to sue the FDA several times and won several times just to say certain things that now all the health community can use. Selenium is a mineral, and my friend has a son, and he has cystic fibrosis, and he uses selenium, and that is directly attributed to Dr. Wallach's research, and you can look that up. The Team G'day website does have a resource page, and I have tried to make it as easy as possible to look up your independent research as well, and all the training materials there too. So basically, going back to that, the soils, the plants can suck up the minerals from the soils, but if not all the minerals are in the soils, it doesn't go in the food chain. So that is the problem. So Dr. Wallach has devised a way to get your nutrition in your body, and that is called the Healthy Start Pack. So that, in essence, is our mission, to get our bodies healthy from the inside out and to support the structure and function of the human body. So we're putting all the 90 nutrients. That's what our catchphrase for Youngevity is 90 for life, 90 essential nutrients in the body. And we have the Healthy Start Pack. And not all supplements are equal. A lot of people say, well, I can get that cheaper at the supermarket. Well, Dr. Wallach is a genius in my book. And the way he formulates the products are plant-derived and organic, certified organic in America, and GMO and pesticide-free in America. And that is from ancient plant deposits where they were chock full of minerals, vitamins, all the rest of it. And he's been able to put this into our products where the body can absorb it very, very well. So what I'm scrolling through now is our PowerPoint presentation, which is free for all our distributors. Just let me know and you can have a copy. So the Healthy Start Pack is basically giving your body what it needs every day for 30 days, and that's it. You add on if somebody has blood sugar issues, we've got something for that. If somebody has arthritis, so you just add on things like that because we're not all the same. But I always say consult your doctor or healthcare professional before you try these products. We also have about eating, what is good and bad food. I've put a good and bad food video, and I've just updated teamg'day.com with all the information there, and I was quite surprised what is good and bad foods and why. That's a big reason. I won't go into detail of that because Dr. Glidden has done an excellent free webinar on that. We are not primarily a weight loss company, but we do weight loss. People find when they clean up their diet, get off the bad foods, and supplement correctly, the cravings go down, and hence the weight loss, which is a positive side effect. We've got the Healthy Body Challenge, which if you refer 3 people on the Healthy Start Pack and you are eligible for the next month's Healthy Start Pack, is absolutely free. I'm doing it. A few members on my team are doing it, so we're getting our nutrition for free. There are a few other conditions, but they're very minor, and I will let you know about those just as paperwork. You need to fill in a document every month, etc. for Australia and New Zealand. So if nothing is certain, if nothing changes, nothing changes. Vitamin M, well, we all do need money. For me, it was a change of a job that I had for over 20 years. So I've done this. My first professional presentation was in July, and they call it a 2 to 5 year plan. So myself and others in my team are well on the way to doing that. We do, the 90 for life is our core nutrition, our core message, but we are a wellness company as well. So we do things from mineral makeup for the skin, which doesn't harm women, which is actually good for women's skin, weight loss. We do healthy coffee, all those sorts of things, women's jewellery and fashion. Marissa Kenson, who's on Real Housewives of Orange County, has brought her line of fashion clothing to Youngevity as well. So it's also about empowering women, the individual. You can come in 2 ways, roughly Australian dollars. It's 15 as a distributor, which gives you 30% off our products, and you can get thank you checks if you recommend people, or a CEO, which means you're paying about 600 Australian dollars for the business. You're getting about $700 worth of product, and you can get paid up to 9 ways. So this is just a brief rundown today, and these are part of the 9 ways you can get paid in Youngevity, and it is working for people all around the world. One statistic is $178 billion US dollars a year is distributed with network marketing, and the music industry has 16 billion. So that is a huge amount of money, and Youngevity is set to be the biggest, I think. And that's the end of my presentation. I always like to run through that just so everybody knows the opportunity. So just before I open up the phone lines, just because last time I forgot to mention all these things, we've had so many successful events already, and I'm going to get into that in a minute. But we do have 3 events coming up in the space of a bit over a week. So we've got the 26th of June, and this is at Glenorrhy. If you're looking at the online version, we have 11 a.m. I will be at the farmers markets at Glenorrhy, which is the back of Woolworths, and that's northwest Sydney, New South Wales, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mike will be hosting that, and I will be there as well, hosting from 1 to, but Mike will be there from 8 a.m. That's free to attend. Then we have Penrith, which is on the 30th of June, and that is at the Penrith RSL. and that will be at 7:30 p.m. I will be there presenting, and a few of our leaders there. So if you're in the west of Sydney, share this with people, free to attend, and we've got a Q&A after that. And then on the 1st of July, we have the Central Coast, which is north of Sydney, and I will be presenting there at 7:30 p.m. with some of our leaders there, and this will be at the Central Coast Community College, which is Shirley Street, Ourimbah. So these are the 3 events we've got coming up. I thought I'd get that out of the way with because I didn't want to forget that. And all these events are on teamg'day.com, and that is on the events page, which you can see in front of you if you're online. So we've got those 2 events, and we have the first official Australian convention on the 3rd of the 5th of November on the Gold Coast. So this is a 20-year-old, close to 20-year-old company, Youngevity, doing about $200 million a year, and this is the first convention we're having in Australia. So we're in pre-launch mode. So Team G'day is very well placed, and we've got the great leaders and the great leadership. And transitioning into that, I'm going to open up the phone lines and say hello to everybody. So unmute yourself and say G'day on the Team G'day evening call. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Jamel.
G'day.
G'day. All right. G'day. Say your name, and I'll introduce you. Who's out there?
Linda and Grant.
Linda and Grant. G'day. It was a great. Yeah, we have great week we had last week, and who else have we got there?
Michael.
Michael, how are you, Michael? Yes, it was great to see you as well. And do we have anyone else?
Good day, it's Malina.
Oh, we got Malina. I know we do. Do we have anybody else? I think we got Mike there, but it seems to be. Anyway, Malina, welcome back to Team G'day. Do you think you'll ever get away from Team G'day? I don't think so. Thanks for coming to Sydney. It was awesome having you, inspiring the team with your health and wealth message. It was great to have you speak with our group. And I hear you've got a new website which is going to be online for all of us to use in Team G'day as well as a resource. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Sure, and I hope I don't ever get rid of you guys. It was so fun being down there and meeting everybody, and you guys are such a great team. And like Jamel said, it's pre-launch mode. You guys are primed and ready for this thing to just explode, and for you to be at the top of it. And so that's so exciting. Yeah, so I've been working on a new YouTube page and a new website, and so it's actually an old website that I've had, but we're revamping it from top to bottom. So you can check it out. It's live and active now, but it is changing. Jamel just pulled it up on the screen. It's at alohalongevity.com. I also registered alohayoungevity.com. People always spell Youngevity as longevity and get it confused, so I thought why not just have a safety net and reserve them both. I also reserved Hawaii Youngevity and Hawaii Longevity, and they all go to the same place. But I'm working on linking my YouTube videos to this website, and I would appreciate if everybody goes to the YouTube channel and subscribes, and then likes our videos and watches our videos. The more views we can get, the more it's going to help our channel to come up on top of the searches. And Jamel and my phone number is all over, and our websites are all over that. So our team is only going to benefit as you help support our YouTube channel and our website. It's going to benefit you as a member of our team, because those people are going to need places to go, and if you're a leader on the team, then they may just happen to go under you. So YouTube, I've built a nice arsenal of videos, and I'm continuing to add to it on a daily basis. I added some new training webinars up there today, 2 short 15-minute webinars, and we're working on a new training system so that you can guide people. If you choose, you will have it at your disposal to guide people through a very simple training system. What I love about it is it's duplicatable, and you don't have to train somebody from point A to point Z, you can take them at least from A to D, and then answer any questions they have, and then send them another video that'll take them a little further and check in with them after they watch that, and so on. So the concept is we're going to have 3 sets of videos, 3 different video series. The first series, which I'm starting now, it has 2 videos already, and they're meant to be shown in order. So the first video will be the very basic 15-minute video, how to log into your back office, with username and password, how to view your orders, how to place an order, how to look at your auto ship, how to update your address and credit card, and just very basic information. The second, so this first series is aimed at business builders as well as product users. So I'm trying to keep it very elementary. If you're a product user, you're not going to want to invest an hour in figuring out how to work your back office. So I think this 15-minute webinar is manageable, and that may be all anybody wants to watch, is just the first webinar just to get in and look at their shopping cart. And that's fine. But we want to show them how to get in and look at their shopping cart, because once they get shopping, they're going to realize all the other great products we have besides just the 90 essentials. They're going to see the clothing, like all the things that Jamel mentioned. So I think this is going to be a real helpful video. The second video is about getting plugged in to our team, to the calls, to the Facebook, the YouTube, the corporate sites, everything. So I think it's going to be helpful. So each video, the next one that I'm going to make is how to find out a protocol for yourself or for a friend or family member. So let's say you start off on the 90 essentials, but you actually have something else that you want to take a closer look at once you start feeling benefits of the products and they work. Okay, maybe I'll invest a little bit more into, maybe you have narcolepsy or asthma or something that you want to focus more. So how do you get that protocol? So I'm going to introduce them to Dr. Wallach's radio show, even how to call in to the radio show, Glidden's radio show, how to search our YouTube, how to use 94health.com, and just all the tools of how to get that. So real simple little 10 to 20-minute webinars, and they're going to be in the series. So if somebody has a lot of questions in a certain area, you should be able to just direct them to a webinar and then meet up with them after to answer their specific questions. So I'm really excited about being able to offer this to everybody on the team. I hope you find it useful. If you have any suggestions for videos that you'd like us to make, then I'm happy to do that. Like I said, we're going to start with the most simple ones and then move into the more complicated, intricate ones like coding bonuses and compensation plan and structuring and all of that as we move along and progress. So this is going to be little by little, and I hope it blesses everybody. And the website is definitely going to, I'm working on a lot of how to get it, up in the SEO, in the search engine, towards the top of the searches for make money from home and network marketing and leadership and that type of thing, so that we can be attracting leaders who are looking for opportunities, and they can be attracted to our team, to our opportunity. So I'm focusing over the next few months a lot on lead generation, and so pretty excited about that stuff, and I'm open to suggestions as well. So
Awesome.
I was a little long-winded.
That was great. And I'll just mention Malina's YouTube channel is Aloha Youngevity. That's the name of the channel. What I've done today, I've put Malina's first 2 training videos, and these are for very basic, so people know how to place an order online, go into their back office and update their auto ship. And these are things that, if they're just customers, that's very helpful to do. I put the first 2 videos on the teamg'day.com resource page today. And this is excellent because, when people first sign up and they want to, they want to know if their product is being ordered on a certain day, and this is a video you can go, you can go in, if you like, you can go in and view this and do it yourself. And it's very simple and it's very easy to follow. And when Malina's website is live, this new vamped one, it's going to be sensational. I'll just mention while I'm on the resource page here, if you're looking, I've just upgraded it. I've got all the free links and resources. Now, our team does have exclusive little things like our deaddoctorsradio.com, and I've just put Malina's, I'm going to add all Malina's social media and website accounts to hers, but we've got our upline that have free training. Now, some places where you go to, you're paying for the training courses and all that. Our upline provide free training for the people that want to do the business professionally, and they're all professionals from Malina all the way up. So I'm starting on our upline training material, which is available free if people want to reach out for that. Melina's got 2 calls. If you're on this call today, you're on the Team G'day leadership, because we know Malina takes notes who's on the calls, and so do I. And this makes it easy for us to pick out who our leaders are and who we're going to build under. And this is something that I've learned from Malina, and it's great because these calls are designed for everyone to help each other, and it's free. It's absolutely free. I've got. We've got Tom and Denise, we've got Malina, we've got Dr. Corey and Ted, which have a call tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. our time, which I'll be on that. We've got MZ has the Dead Doctors Radio, and we've got Sandy Ellsberg's got some great resources too. So, Malina, can you just mention how people can get their Dead Docs Radio? I sent MZ an email. I think that it's just sending an email to MZ and you get the ID number at the end of your deaddoctorsradio.com site. Is that correct?
You're asking the wrong girl.
Okay. Well,
I don't know. I'm ashamed to say I don't have one.
Okay.
So see, I learned something new from you. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll sort that out.
But what we're doing, we just got Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the radio here in Hawaii, which is really exciting. So I'm going to be linking that looping, play, directing it to the radio station that we're going to be advertising on as a team, because, I'm definitely going to promote that, because I'd rather have them get our phone number and advertising. But, absolutely use that. And then maybe if you want to, you can utilize our team, the one that's connected to the radio station that's playing Dead Doctors Don't Lie on our team. So the radio station that we bagged is actually enrolling in our team, and then everybody who comes in through that radio station is going to go under the radio station. We create a residual income for the radio station from the show, and Jim Butts is the one who bagged the radio station, so he's going to answer phones or put in charge whoever in his downline he wants to answer those calls. And so he'll get some of the sign-on bonus, maybe share it with the radio station, make sure their check looks nice, and so everybody, it grows a team. It's a really exciting concept, and we actually did a webinar on that as well. We have the MZ webinar, and I have the media kits if anybody wants to know more about how to do that. I have an MP4 and a
And Malina, we do
pamphlet.
have people in our group very interested in getting Doc on the radio in Australia. So those resources are free for us to use, guys. So MZ is the guy that got Dr. Wallach on the radio. So he's our upline. What I've got on screen at the moment is our 2 of our events, one at Port Macquarie and the other one in Barara. Malina, thanks for coming. What was your experience of being the keynote leader, senior vice chair in Australia? What can you tell the group, and what can we take away from that positive experience?
Well, I got treated like a queen by everybody I came into contact with, like royalty or celebrities. It's pretty cool. And I love Australia so much, and everybody was just so welcoming, and everybody's so happy. It's really, really a happy country, or maybe it was just all you guys with the, having the being nutrified. I don't know, but really enjoyed it. I thought everybody gelled so well together as a team, and it's so important. And it seemed like you guys genuinely like people, which is a really important thing in network marketing. You have to like people. And you guys have that, and you've got the excitement, and you're all being products of the products. And I just think it's going to be, I'm excited. I'm really excited because I love Australia, and I want to keep coming back, even when Jamel's staying, over in Hawaii. We want to come back a lot, so we're going to have to grow a big team in Australia, and I see it happening definitely.
And the other thing for these calls too is that when I'm not in the country. I'll be doing these calls. It's going to be 11 p.m. Hawaii time, so I've already planned for that, and we've got our leaders that are in our group now. So this is something that's so important, and Malina and all our upline are here to support the leaders as well. I was fortunate enough to talk to Dr. Corey Gold not long ago, and he said leadership is so important because people will follow the leaders, and they'll when someone's leading, it makes it easier for the whole group, and everybody helps themselves. And this is what Melina's done in Team Aloha. She's created an environment, and guys, we can all get on Melina's team calls, and we can log in online, so it's not costing you money, and we can get on and support each other. And it is a very safe place, and everyone is in there for the right reason.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, go
I
on.
want to say, one thing about leadership. Sorry, one thing about leadership is you become a leader when you decide to be, when you start leading. I mean, it's all about just starting to lead, and these calls and Team Aloha calls, they're a venue, they're like a platform for everybody to get out of their comfort zone and be that leader. And to be successful in network marketing, your team is only going to move at the pace you move at. So you're only going to do what you do. And it's true. And it's when you start getting serious and excited and becoming that leader, that's when that's going to happen to your team as well. And it seems like the activity is like 90 days behind or in front of the paycheck. And it's almost the same with the vibe of your team. When you get excited, it takes about 60 to 90 days for that to run through your team. And I would just encourage that if somebody does have something on their heart they want to share, or that is their place of expertise, like I know Grant is an IT professional, and if he wanted to do a presentation to help everybody understand maybe somehow to market or do something online that would help everybody, just allowing that platform, because you are a team and everybody sharpens iron, and let people flex their leadership muscles and help the team.
Great. Now, this is how busy I've been today. I put the same event twice. We've got Penrith on the 30th of June, and we've got Central Coast on the 1st of July. So that's all on the meeting locator, which is accurate. Now, Malina, how important are events? Why should people go to events? And we've got our first Youngevity International convention in November, 3rd to the 5th, which is there's a banner up on the teamg'day.com events page. Why are these events so important?
Well, Eric Worre, who wrote the book GoPro, dedicates a whole chapter to events, and he talks about how something life-changing always happens at an event. I've always had something life-changing at an event, especially the time I met Jamal. So if you're single, you might want to go to a Youngevity event, because you never know what's going to happen. But events are they pump you up, they encourage you, they raise your belief level. You meet people from everywhere that they all have a story. It gets you, it gets you as a team more unified, and you get to know each other better. It's just so fun. It's part of the lifestyle of network marketing, and I would never miss a major event, and we will be there in November, barring any crazy unforeseen circumstances. We will be there. We're committed to that, and get to an event. I mean, one thing, I think what they're looking for too, when you think about it, corporate is looking for leaders in Australia, and for everybody, for a group, Team G'day, to show up at convention with a unified front and have, I could see 30 of you there easily by then, maybe more, maybe 40 of you. I mean, when that starts to happen, and they're getting orphan accounts, or they're looking for input on ways that they want to go, as far as corporate wants to bring in new products or get a new distribution center, you're the people that they're going to consult, because they know that you're the movers and shakers. So you have an opportunity to prove yourselves at these events, and I think it's just you would regret it. And somebody who's really serious about their business would not miss an event like that. It's going to be so amazing.
Absolutely. At the event, obviously, I met my fiance. I met Dr. Wallach. You meet other people that have come from all over the world, and I met people that say they wouldn't be alive today if it wasn't for Dr. Wallach. You meet people that are doing longevity all on their own ways, but using their upline and very successful in what they do. So you don't have to be you don't have to be Malina, or you don't have to be Jamel, you don't have to be Tom Chenault, but you can be yourself, and that's what the most important thing that I wanted to know when I went to the Youngevity convention. I just wanted to make sure I could still be me and not change who I am and do this business, and you can. So if I can do it, anyone can do it. I'm just about to wrap up the recorded version of this webinar. If anyone does want to say anything on the webinar, they can just let me know. Well, you can let me know now. Otherwise, we're going to do a Q&A after this, and Malina will be on the line for a little longer. If I could just grab her for a few more minutes. So if you do want to contact us in America, it's Malina on 808-217-2700. That's Malina on 808-217-2700. If you're in Australia, it is me, Jamel, on 0414-286-358. That's 0414-286-358 for the business and the opportunity of Youngevity Health and Wealth. And visit us at teamgaday.com. That's one word, teamgday.com. So I am going to wrap up the recording section now and then open it up for any Q&A that you would like to ask Malina or myself, and we can all have a Q&A and a free-for-all after this. So I am going to stop the recording now. So if you're watching this online, get in touch with us, and we'll help you get there as well.